Thought I'd make a quick video. Left Pecks Knob Shelter. It's 0.4 off the trail, so a bit of a walk down and back. They're calling for rain today. Not sure when. I've heard both 11 and 3 o'clock. So trying to make it to the second shelter, which would probably be close to 13 miles for the day. The other option is the first shelter, which would be probably around 6. I figure I'd make a quick video now, just in case it starts raining and I'm not able to do anything today. So to give you at least a short video here of this section of trail. Most of yesterday it was very hazy and possibly smoky too, because there's still some fires burning in the area. And the views today are pretty obscure. But we'll see if we can get any views, such as they are. Caught up to the Garmini family again. It was good to see the family. Also Magnolia, Spills, Sasha and her mom all made it to the same shelter location, and a few other people I've seen down the trail in the past who are there. Slept pretty good last night. It's probably the driest my tent has been since I've been on the trail. There was no condensation inside and really no moisture underneath it when I packed it up. Gonna miss the Smokies when I get out of them. Not the shelter portion of it, where everybody's jammed into one small spot, but I'm gonna miss the pine trees. I don't know if they'll continue after we're out of the Smokies. Ooh, big step. Oh. Okay. The first option to resupply, take a zero, possibly a shower, will be Standing Bear Hostel shortly after we get out of the Smokies. For now, that's the intended goal. Why not is up ahead of me someplace. He's always really fast to pack up and get out. He doesn't eat a breakfast, and I like to eat 2 packets of oatmeal and a pack of Carnation Instant Breakfast meal, because that's got all your vitamins and minerals and everything in it that might fill in the gaps that you're missing with your regular meals. Why Not was in the Canadian military, so he packs like he's bugging out on a military mission or something. He's got it down. He's quick. And the new tent he just bought was to replace the one with the rips. Is the exact same tent he has, so he had no learning curve. He just jumped from one tent to the next with no problem. I like my tent, but I wish I would have went the extra $150. I think that's what it was for the duplex, the two-person version. It's just a little cramped in there. It's fine if it's dry, but it's going to be a little challenging to pack everything up inside there if it's raining out. Plus my gear touches the walls of the tent, so it could get wet. So, yeah, it's all a part of the adventure. Learning how to adapt and overcome all the challenges that we face. Had a funny thought this morning. Laying in my sleep bag, I was chilly. I had yet to realize that my tent was dry. I was just thinking of packing it up and having to wipe down all the condensation. And I don't know how it happened, but the thought of Wizard of Oz, it might have been the wind blowing, came to mind. I was like, just click my heels and say there's no place like home. I'm gonna be in my own bed, nice and warm and dry. Just a funny thought that just popped into my head. In this last section, seen a lot of red squirrels, and they're not really very scary. They sometimes stop only like 2 feet away from you, and then just look at you and then kind of take off slowly. For the amount of miles I've covered, I've seen hardly any wildlife. So 2 snakes, one on the trail and one was sticking out of a log, which you probably saw in a previous video. That log was a few feet away from the box where you put your permit when you're entering the Smokies. So we were all joking that he was the guard snake to make sure you had your permit and put it in the box. Yesterday's climb at a Newfound Gap was like a mountain version of Gatlinburg. a steady stream of day hikers was coming down the mountain as we were going up. Probably past the 100 at least. Once we got up a ways though, they all just disappeared. And it was just why not myself hiking for a couple of hours. There's another gentleman that took the shuttle with us yesterday to Newfound Gap. His trail name is MacGyver. He's got lots of gadgets, obviously. And he's also 67, same age as I am. And by chance, he camped right next to me last night, so we were chatting a bit. I noticed when I was checking my videos that I should keep them on the wide angle, otherwise you're not seeing too much. Just basically seeing the trail in front of me, so I have to keep that in mind to always put it on the wide angle. Like here, the trail's not that difficult or interesting. It's the total view that makes the video. But if the trail gets technical, it might be better to go back to the narrow view. So it's focused in on the technical aspect of the trail. As you can see, the trail is pretty nice along this section. No real views, just a nice walk. Lots of huge trees that have been blown over, and this is actually a tiny one compared to some. There are some monster trees here though. Not the redwoods of California, but I guess for the East Coast they're pretty big. See if I can get you a look at these two. And they're so straight. And Here's a 360 view of what I'm walking in right now. It's not one of the prettier sections. But I still like it. It's quiet except for the breeze. It's not a bad wind, just a light breeze. Up, up, up. Always up. I think I'm up around 6,000 feet. I passed a marker a little while ago from Geological Survey 1963. I was at 5,800 and something feet. And I've been climbing a while. Whew. Well, I'm gonna let you go for now. Save some battery and see what happens. Here's a pretty section. Nice and green. I think I'm almost to the top. Guess not at the top. That trail doesn't look like it's taking us over the top. Gave us a little break. Let me check something on my phone. Get back to you.